Counsel, I appreciate your taking the time to outline ChefMaster's position. I would like to respond to some of your comments if I may. First, you stated that this dispute centers around Giovanna being able to cook at 140 degrees. Although it is true that Giovanna probably needs a stove that cooks at 140 degrees, the dispute here centers around Leona's assurance to Giovanna that the extreme could meet all of Giovanna's ultra high-end restaurant needs. In fact, you observed that there's no evidence that Giovanna purchased the extreme believing that it operates at 140 degrees. You also correctly stated that Section 2-313C allows a sample to create an express warranty. You said that Giovanna makes no statement that the extreme that Giovanna purchased operates differently than the store model Giovanna trialed. While it is true that Giovanna does not state that the stove is unable to cook fillets, Giovanna's experience with the sample extreme extends beyond her cooking of the fillet. Leona demonstrated to Giovanna that the extreme could handle cooking delicate sauces by actually cooking a delicate white sauce on the sample extreme in Giovanna's presence. However, because Giovanna is a cook at an ultra high-end restaurant, Giovanna needs to be able to cook things other than delicate sauces. Thus, when Giovanna had the opportunity to cook on the stove, Giovanna chose to cook an item that would require temperatures at the other end of the extreme's temperature spectrum. Counsel, you stated that there was no evidence of an express warranty from Leona to Giovanna. I respectfully disagree with you on this point. Section 2-3131A states that an express warranty may be formed by a seller's affirmation of fact or promise to the buyer regarding the goods that becomes a basis for the bargain. When Giovanna told Leona that the ability to handle delicate sauces was extremely important to her, as she made many dishes that required precise temperature control, even at lower temperatures, Leona assured Giovanna and promised her that the ChefMaster can handle that, no problem. This exchange provides evidence that Leona made an express warranty to Giovanna that the extreme could handle the required precise control at low temperatures for cooking delicate sauces. I would also like to address your comment that there was no implied warranties in this purchase. Specifically, you stated that the interaction between Leona and Giovanna nullifies everything in Section 2-315, the section concerning the implied warranty of fitness for a particular purpose. As you mentioned, Leona knew that Giovanna needed the extreme to have precise control at low temperatures. However, just because Giovanna is an expert cook does not mean that Giovanna is an educated buyer, or that Giovanna was not relying on Leona's skill and judgment to help Giovanna choose a suitable stove. For example, doctors are experts in using medications. Yet doctors frequently rely on pharmaceutical representatives to explain the benefits and side effects of medications. Even though physicians are the ones using medications, most physicians will never know the medications as thoroughly as a pharmaceutical representative. Another example is a car enthusiast who loves cars but can't possibly know all the details and specifications of each make and model of car available. Hence, the car enthusiast relies on the salesperson's expertise. Thus is the situation here, where Giovanna cannot be expected to know the capabilities of all stoves on the market, nor can she necessarily be expected to know that cooking certain delicate sauces requires temperature control at 140 degrees, given that most stoves do not have temperature indicators. Therefore, an implied warranty of fitness for a particular purpose applies here. I am encouraged, counsel, that you and ChefMaster are interested in finding a solution to keep this dispute out of the courtroom. However, the only suggestion that you have provided is that Giovanna contract and hire a third party to alter the stove to cook at lower temperatures. I think you will agree that there are some problems with that suggestion. First, it would seem that altering the stove would void many of the stove's warranties. Second, there's no guarantee that such an alteration would be possible or successful. Third, the suggestion does not address Giovanna's potential loss of time and money from not having a stove that met her needs. And fourth, this suggestion does nothing to meet ChefMaster's purported goal of making Giovanna a satisfied customer. In fact, it does just the opposite by forcing Giovanna to fix and pay for the problem on her own. Thus, I repeat my suggestions that ChefMaster either replace the extreme with a stove that can provide precise temperature control at low temperatures, or give Giovanna a full refund so that Giovanna can purchase an appropriate stove. Additionally, ChefMaster could compensate Giovanna for Giovanna's loss of money and possible damage to her reputation by allowing Giovanna to perform cooking demonstrations in the ChefMaster showroom. Allowing Giovanna to do so would require very little sacrifice on ChefMaster's part and could go a long way in resolving this issue and hopefully keep us all out of court. If you or ChefMaster have any other suggestions, we would be happy to hear them. Thank you again for your time.